I've spent over 40 years in the technology industry. My most recent position was president of Microsoft Canada, and I've seen the tremendous benefit technology can provide. I've also seen the potential harm if technology is not used correctly. In my opinion, our current implementation of wireless technology is not safe, and I'm especially concerned with our plans for 5G. I don't make this statement lightly. I've met with experts from institutions such as Harvard, Yale, Columbia, and the University of Toronto, and I've met with an expert advisor to the World Health Organization and one of the lead scientific writers for Al Gore's team that won the Nobel Prize. Over 250 scientists from 40 countries signed a formal appeal to the World Health Organization and the United Nations member states expressing their concern over the harmful effects of wireless technology, and added an additional appeal for the effects of 5G, especially the effects on children. Hundreds of peer-reviewed scientific papers have been published demonstrating harm to humans and the environment. This evidence includes increase in cancer, sperm damage, reproductive harms, memory and learning deficits, especially in children, and damage to our DNA, nervous systems, and the cells in our bodies. Unfortunately, Health Canada and the FCC are stuck in the 1920 science that states tissue must be heated to be harmed. The last update from Health Canada of our safety guidelines was deeply flawed. 5G has all the issues associated with 2, 3, and 4G, plus some additional concerns. Because of the technology limits, 5G will require significantly more antennas, and they will be significantly closer to our homes, schools, and places of work. We have one instance where a small cell antenna has been installed 20 meters from a child's bedroom. Any lamppost, telephone post, or hydro pole is a candidate for a potential 5G small cell antenna.
The Indian research team has done studies on DNA damage, taking blood from people who live closer to mobile phone base stations. And what they found was that those who live closer to mobile phone base stations had up to 3 times more damage to their DNA, and they were exposed to levels of radio frequency radiation that are far below those that are allowed by the International Commission on Non-Ionizing Radiation Protection.
This is a cell tower disguised as a mushroom. It's got this facade on top of an apartment building also near my home. And these situations are egregious. Now, cell tower companies warn shareholders of the risk, but they don't warn their neighbors or the consumers of their devices. They say in their 10-K filings, our wireless business faces personal injury and wrongful death lawsuits related to alleged health effects of wireless phones or radio frequency transmitters. We may incur significant expenses in defending these lawsuits, and in addition, we may be required to pay significant awards or settlements. And in fact, there's exclusion clauses for electromagnetic radiation as industry standard in many insurance policies, and it's rated as high risk comparable to asbestos.
I'm an environmental scientist, retired from EPA, and I made this statement about a year back. I'm still concerned. I know you said about the health effects cannot be debated, basically. I strongly believe, based upon the current scientific evidence and more accumulating evidence coming up, that the low level frequency of radiation can cause DNA damage, cancer for clearly, brain cancer, leukemia in children. I do not think we should neglect the fact we should be fighting with the FCC. FCC is not, and again I'll repeat, not a health agency. It's not NIH, it's not EPA who makes evaluation of this statement. So I am tired of hearing this, that we cannot fight this at the congressional level. Again, I've been saying this, we need to wake up and protect the children as well as protect the citizens of the Montgomery County.
Thank you. Okay.